We're joined now by the head coach of the Lincoln Stars, Rocky Russo, as it's time for Coach's Comments, being brought to you by Southside Auto Tech. And Rocky, a game here tonight where the Stars were able to, you guys rallied after that first period, down 2 after 1, and then you got some big goals in the second and then early in the third as well, and picked up another, what's the word we've always been saying, resilient victory. Take me through the message of this team in the locker room in that first intermission.
Simply that. I thought we played really, really bad in the first period, and the mistakes we made, I called them self-inflicted wounds, right? Like really bad off the face-off on their first one, lose our guy, no communication. The second one, we get beat back to the net. The third one, we lose our responsibility. Like just training camp stuff, quite honestly, and we went in the locker room and we talked about, our willingness to do things the right way. And, what type of team are we? We talked all week about, we're so resilient and we have this great culture and this compete level and we never give up. And I said, well, here's your perfect example, perfect opportunity for you to show that, to prove that, to really buy into what our identity is and live it. And I thought we did a really good job of that. Obviously, in the third period, we go from 3-1 to 3-3, take the 2-goal lead. We make a mistake to make it 5-4, but then we buckled it down and we got a big win.
5th in a row, longest winning streak of the season here for you guys after what we keep talking about. It's been a busiest stretch, but you guys have thrived off of being busy lately. And tonight, 2 goals from Tanner Ludke doing stuff that he does right now. He's locked in. Sure seems like that. That was his 6th multi-goal game of the season. What'd you see from him that you liked tonight?
Well, we obviously, you're calling the game. You saw the lines change in the second period, and I thought that line was really good the rest of the game. They made some plays. They were able to generate some chances. Great pass by Brennan, and then another great pass by Petey, and good finish by Tanner. And it's when they're not together, those three, it gives us so much more depth, and we can come at you in waves. And obviously they're great when they're together, but if they're not playing really, really hard, then we have problems. And so taking them apart tonight and extending our depth and kind of giving some guys a wake-up call, I thought was what we needed, and just really proud of the way the guys responded.
3 different role players with big goals here tonight. Daniel Sambuco making it a 1-goal game, Jared Mangan tying it, and then, of course, Jimmy Jersey with the eventual game-winning goal. First off with Jimmy, how cool was that to see that moment for him? First USHO goal tonight.
We talked to the D during the intermission about the importance of turning your hips. We're catching that D to D and we're fading out, and you only have one option and you're really easy to block. But when you turn your hips, you have 2 options, and Jimmy did a great job of getting his hips around it. He got his head up, and what a cool moment for him, right? He's gotten better consistently throughout the course of the year, and really carved out a nice little niche that's really important for the success of our team. And we had some D that weren't playing really well. He was actually dressed as a forward to start the game, but that didn't last very long. He ended up going back and playing D, and he did a great job, and he gets rewarded for his efforts. So just so proud of Jimmy. And then, though the other 2 guys, like Danny plays so hard, and he gets rewarded for his just honest blue-collar work ethic. And what a pass by Jack Larrigan on Mangan's goal. Unbelievable pass, heads up, and Mangs is able to catch it and slide it 5-hole. And we talked to the guys about how good Medina played last night, but where we thought he was vulnerable, and Tanner started it off by going blocker, which is, what we've been begging them to do. Stop shooting at his glove. He's baiting you to shoot it at his glove, and, you keep wanting to do it. It's like sometimes they're they're teenagers, right? So sometimes they're just rockheads, and they're stubborn and they want to prove me wrong. I'm sure their parents are all at home listening and laughing right now, but I said the sooner you guys decide that you're going to shoot under his hands and on his blocker side and away from his glove, the more goals we're going to score. And consequently, that's when we started to have some success.
A lot of success against Medina tonight, especially compared to last night. Rocky, thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you a quick turnaround this coming Tuesday on Valentine's Day.
Thanks, Joel.
That was the head coach of the Stars, Rocky Russo, joining us. And that does it for our coverage of tonight's game. Coach's Comments, as always, brought to you by Southside Auto Tech.